Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by to see me today. This message here today from a young lady is for women. Women only. In the message that this young lady wants to tell you will upset your man. So you may not want him watching this video with you. You may want to watch this video alone. Now I'm going to tell you what this young lady is talking about in the video. I hate to say it to y'all. I agree with her on a lot of this, a whole lot of it. It may make y'all mad, may make y'all sad, might just make you leave, just might. But sometimes you need to hear the hard things, people, especially women. Now, I know men have problems in their lives too. But today, we're talking to the women. Unless you identify as a woman. Do you identify? Can you relate? Put it on down in the comment section. You know, it's good to hear other people's perspectives sometimes. It is. Okay, whether you like it or not. But I want you to go down in the comment section. And I want you to tell me if she's lying. Do you have a good man? He never showed you any signs of cheating. Do you have a good, perfect man? You think you have a perfect man. Do you? I know a lot of women who thought so. Hell, I did too when I was younger. But as you get older, women, you will start to see things in a different light. It ain't always what it seems. Oh yeah, I'm going to play this video. Like I said, y'all going to get mad. This is a video that men do not want y'all to see. Now, the video is about 7 minutes long, y'all. So I'm going to have to interrupt, just a little bit. Just give a little bit of commentary. I won't try to interrupt too much. But if it's something that I just got to speak on, I'm going to do it. Y'all know I am. All right? First, I want to thank you for the PayPal, the Cash App to buy me a coffee, honey. Thank you for that coffee. Thank you for the super thanks. And thank you to the people who watched the whole entire video. You help me out when you do that. And I want you to share it to your social media. Yours. Put me on out there. And if you see a hype button, hit that hype button. Hit it. Because that helps me. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to like the video. That helps it also. And to comment. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a lot of comments on this video right here. I'm pretty sure. Oh, knickknackhaven.com and gabbyridge.com will be opening in February. Okay. It's not gone. It's not missing. Okay. It's on vacation until I can finish putting other products on there and moving. I'm moving, y'all. I'm getting there. I should be done by the weekend. Okay. Here we go. Let me put my coffee down. Listen to her good. Watch and learn.
I want married women to listen to me very closely because I'm saying this with all the love in my heart.
She said married women. She's not saying women who shacking or women who dating, even though it can apply to them. But basically, she's talking about married women who are obligated to their husbands. You ain't obligated to someone you just dated. You're not obligated. He ain't put a ring on it. Y'all haven't made a date. He is not obligated, okay? You're not obligated. That's what I'm trying to say. You're not obligated to that man.
When I was a teenager, or barely a teenager, I slept with a lot of married men that were way over age. And I firstly want to say that not one of them said no.
Do you hear that? I slept with a whole lot of married men. I'm pretty. I look good. She probably had a nice shape. Not one said no. Not one. Do y'all believe it? Put it on down in the comment section. Not one. If your husband saw a beautiful woman, look good, shape, yeah, she look better than you, finer than you. Maybe she got a good personality too, but I know some of y'all say, well, she can't have a good personality if she's going after my husband. But sometimes the women don't know because your husband lie. I'm just saying, y'all. They lie. And some of them, like I said, do know and don't give a damn because they need security. They need a man to pay the bills. They need a man. They want to live with a man who can provide. So they try to take your man. And you thought you had a good husband. You thought you did. Maybe he was good for you. But, good to you. Maybe he saw that nice, fine ass. I'm just saying. She laid it on him. And they leave. Like I said, it happened to me. And it can happen to you. Head said.
Their only concern was you're not going to tell anybody, right? And these were affluent men. These were church-going men. These were men with great jobs. And these were men with great wives. I didn't know any better at the time. And I'm not ashamed of it because, like I said, I was a child and there was reasons I was doing this. And I didn't know better.
Yeah, you did. You knew better. Stop that damn lie. You knew better. You knew it was wrong to sleep with married men. You knew it. You knew it was wrong to hold around. You knew it. So stop that lie. She lied right there. She knew it was wrong. She probably was a teenager, 14, 15, 16, and these grown-ass man sleeping with her. She know it's wrong, but she didn't give a damn.
But I do want to say that these men, they had no idea of using protection. They didn't suggest it. They didn't offer it or anything like that. I theoretically could have gotten pregnant by them. I didn't. Thank goodness.
No rubbers, no protection. No nothing. Could take a disease home to their wife. Get a woman pregnant, you won't even know it. Especially these truck drivers and executives who travel out of town. You don't have no idea if that man have kids. Unless that woman put him on child support. You would not know. But he may continue to pay her. Because he made good money. I'm going to pay. I'm going to have a household over here, a household over there, a household in this state, a household in that damn country. You just never know. You just never know, y'all. You don't. Don't go looking for it. Don't go looking for it. Let it come to you. It came to me, y'all. I didn't go looking for it. I didn't. It will come to you sooner or later. And who knows? It may never come to you. And really and truly, that's a good thing. Because it won't hurt your heart. Okay. Some people find out about their husband and they are so distraught. They seem like they just don't want to live anymore. They don't want to do nothing. They forget about the kids. They forget about themselves. They just lose themselves. They just lose it. I'm sorry. Let me go on.
But husbands are not, almost all husbands are not faithful. And then men will say, well, you should pick better men or whatever. Don't you think these women that are married to these men thought that they picked good men?
Yes. Yes, they do. They thought they picked a good man. I thought I did. Like I said, sometimes there are signs. If there's signs, then you know you didn't pick a good man. You know you didn't. But if there's no signs and he treats you nice and treats you right. Now, I know some of y'all keep saying, Sandfay, there's always signs. No, it's not. It's not always signs. Okay? You think the man is good. He treats you right. Like I said, he treats you nice. Y'all do things together. He's sweet. He opens doors. He's very thoughtful. He's loving and caring. But you never saw that other side. Some people can Oh, Lord, some people are devils and you don't even know it. You don't. I know. I found out through experience. One husband, one husband. Now, the two husbands, I saw the sign, especially that first one, but I was young. I was 18 when I got married the first time. Saw the sign, did nothing because I was in love. 18 years old. Okay? Thought maybe, oh, if I say something to him, he'll stop. Of course, I said something. Don't be looking at women like that. Don't be staring. Don't be doing that. So can you imagine what he was doing when I wasn't with him? Can you imagine? And he was good looking too. Real good looking.
You think they married them because they thought they were good men? It's always the men that say not all men are always the ones you don't want to trust, because somebody doesn't need to tell you who they are. They don't need to advertise themselves. When men say not all men, it's a defense mechanism because they don't know what to say when a woman is being brutally honest.
They don't know what to say. Not all men are like that. I'm going to say this about that. When the guys say that, not all men. Well, you know you have some women like that too. So, well, all men ain't like that. All men. So are you saying all men won't cheat because they got a wife? Or all men won't look and dream about it and think about it? So if you look but don't touch, and you still lusting with your mind, is it still not a sin according to the Bible? Put it on down there. Put it on down there, y'all. We all do things we're not supposed to do with our eyes. Even me with my old self. Well, I don't dream about sex. I don't think about sex. When I see a good looking man, I say, God, they look good. Ooh, is that sinful? I don't think laying down in the bed. I don't think like that. But some people do. Move right along.
Because men know who men are. This is why they wouldn't want to leave their daughter in a room with a bunch of grown men. They know what will likely occur.
They know how men are. That's why they don't want to leave their daughters in a room with a whole bunch of damn men. No matter how small she is. 5, 6, 7, teenager, 20, 30s. They don't want their daughters in a room with a whole bunch of men. Because they know how men are dogs. A dog will screw anything. Basically, that's why they call them dogs. I know a woman that was handicapped, y'all, in my neighborhood. I don't know if she had Down syndrome. I don't know what it was. But everybody could see that the woman was handicapped. The girl, she was a girl at the time, teenage girl. Did you know a grown damn man around the corner was having sex with her and she got pregnant? Young. Handicapped. Walk with a limp and everything, like something wrong with her hip or something. You know, you can tell something wrong in the face too. Grown men, a dog. That's what they call men, dogs. They'll screw anybody in anything. I'm not saying all y'all do that. But given the chance, if nobody would know, they just might.
Know who men are. Their ego can't handle if a woman tells them that. Okay? So it's the only thing they can come back with is, well, not all men, because they have nothing else to say. But when a man tells you he's the different one or whatever, it's never the truth, almost never. And I'm not saying all men are cheating or whatever, but I will say in my particular case, all men were willing to sleep with an underage girl.
Oh.
All men eagerly took the opportunity.
She got a woman body. She looks like a woman. Even though all of them don't look like a woman when they try to go after young. All of them don't have a woman's body. But you know what else they say? She has a cycle. If she can get pregnant, she has a period. Menstruation, that means she is a woman. Her body is a woman's body now. Because she can bear children. That's the way they see it. Especially some of these religions who impregnate young women and marry them. Y'all, don't think it ain't happening in this great United States of America. Don't think it's not happening, because it is.
Okay? All of them. And I think this is very apparent what men desire. You can look at when newly turned 18-year-olds or 19-year-olds join OnlyFans, they make millions in one day.
Oh.
Because that's what most men desire.
Oh.
When men are in group,
they love that sweet, tender body, those perky breasts, those little hips, that hard buttocks, that lifted butt. They love it, y'all. Small waistline. Never been touched. But we don't know a lot of them these days, especially teenagers. They ain't like us back in the day, y'all. They start early. Thanks to who? Thanks to men. Because usually it's not the boys their own age. It's the men. The grown-ass men.
So with their friends, they're all looking at the teenage girls.
Mm-hmm.
All of them. I'm not saying all men are going to go for it, but they're certainly at least thinking about it. There's, of course, a spectrum of the risks they will take and stuff like that and how far they will go. But they're all looking at these girls. And also, I want to say, all married men are only as faithful as their options. Okay? If a man hasn't cheated yet, in most cases, it's because the safest option to where it won't ruin his comfortable life hasn't come along. It's basically just about the rights.
He ain't found nobody yet that can replace you. Basically, that's what that is. Nobody yet. It only takes that one woman, y'all. One. So stop saying my husband would never cheat on me. I know about 2 people who said that. 2. Had a baby on the outside. Didn't know. 2 people. So stop saying that, women. Stop saying. Didn't the Bible teach you that man cannot be trusted? You thought it was lying? Did you?
Opportunities. So no, they're not like running around rampant usually, but it's just all about the opportunity. Dating apps have made this much easier for men to access women that they ordinarily wouldn't be able to access from the comfort of their own home while they're sitting there on the couch next to you or whatever, or you're busy with the kids and stuff like that. Okay.
Let me tell you.
That's one.
Let me tell you what else they do. You be sleeping at night, they downstairs in the office, computer room, or whatever. They online looking at porn, jacking while you upstairs. They rather jack to the porn than come upstairs and wake you up and make love to you. They downstairs jacking. How would that make you feel to see something like that? Well, let me tell you something. If you've been married for a long time, you probably wouldn't even give a damn. I'm just saying. Because you're sick of him. You know, you don't think the wives get tired of that dang-a-lang? That dang-a-lang ain't what I thought it was, okay? That dang-a-lang treats me wrong. That dang-a-lang ain't being a man. That dang-a-lang cannot take care of his family. That dang-a-lang is useless to me. So go ahead, go on downstairs and watch that porn and just leave me the hell alone. Go ahead. I ain't jealous of that. Go ahead. And some women don't even care if the man go out and cheat. Just don't bring it to the house. That's what they say. They don't care about you. They are in a loveless relationship, a loveless marriage. And some people happy with that. If y'all happy with that, hey, to each his own, as they say.
Issue. That's why the STD rates are through the roof. When they are cheating on you, they're almost never using protection. I promise you they're not.
Why y'all do that? You don't think about the other person. You say you love the other person. You say you love your wife. Let me say it again to people with selective hearing. I'm talking about the men today. I know women do this stuff, but we're talking about the men today. Y'all. Men. If you're going to do something, cheat on your wife, wear rubbers. Do something. Don't try to pull out. I don't care if she is on birth control pill. Do not stick your raw dog up in there. Do not do it. That's very disrespectful. It's already disrespectful that you going out laying with another woman. And then you raw dog it? Really?
Okay. And I just think it's hard to describe it. I'm just angry for women because they deserve more. I've never gotten married because I'm terrified of the things that I've seen before I was even 18 years old. I've seen the reality.
She never got married because she's terrified of the things that she saw with men. You ain't too damn terrified if you laying down with them. You helping them cheat. You are part of the problem, ma'am. You are the problem. Okay? You are the problem. And we're supposed to listen to you. Even though she is spitting out facts, y'all. She is, though.
Of most marriages, and most don't really sit outside of this reality. There are exceptions, there are good marriages, and there are good men. I've known some, but it's few and far between. Most women are not married to good men. Most women are married to men because that's who was available. That's who took them. That's who listened to the words that he said to her. That's who he was able to con or play into marrying him, because marriage for men is, it boosts them up in society. Okay. And they know this. It gets them more respect. It's somebody to raise their kids, and it's securing a vagina in the house.
Some men got to have a vagina. They can't be alone. They got to have a vagina. They'll even pay for it. That's how bad they want a vagina. You break up with a man, how come he got a woman in the house the next day? Hell, that happened to me. In the house the next day. The woman he cheated on with me for in the house the next day. Got to have an everyday vagina. She ain't lying about that.
That's pretty much number one for a lot of cases, okay? I just want women to get more and have more, okay? But women are fed the fairy tale, and they're delivered a nightmare, whether they even realize it or not. And it's so heartbreaking. Like, seeing other people's marriages is what traumatized me from marriage, okay? Because it's just the fact if your husband has a job and he's working around women, he's at least having an emotional affair at the very least. And most of these men are just making, like, a lot of men are just making average money. He doesn't even...
So tell me, is your husband working around a lot of women? Put it on down in the comment section. Are some of them beautiful? Do you trust the women? Do you trust your husband? Basically, really, that's the one you should be trusting. Do you trust him 100%? And there's pretty women working in the office. Maybe not an office job. It could be other type of job. Restaurant, warehouse, anywhere. Pretty women. And you got a decent looking husband. Do you trust your husband? All you can do is pray, hope, and wish that he ain't doing nothing he ain't supposed to, especially if they come after him. Do you think your husband is looking at that beautiful woman's ass, butt, badunka? Do you think he's looking at it and wishing and hoping, not praying, that he could hit it and quit it? Hit it and nobody would find out. But y'all, let me tell you something. When they hit it, they can't quit it, especially if it's good. They're going to come back for more. You don't think so? Then you are the fool that I thought you was.
Have the money to give most of these wives, who are for the most part very good to them, because I know not all women are good, and not all men are bad, but most of these wives, I would say, are good. Mm-hmm. And they're just, doing everything for this husband, doing everything for the kids, and he's, taking every opportunity he can get to get attention outside the household and stuff like that, for usually a very average income. He can't even provide her with a nice lifestyle.
You know what? That's the key right there. He can't even provide. He got the damn nerves to go out there and be cheating. Can't even take care of at least the necessities in life. Can you do that, men? Can you at least take care of the necessities? The mortgage, the utilities, The insurance. Can you at least take care of that? Y'all, I'm just telling you, the lady ain't lying. But I'm not saying your husband doing that. Only you know. Have you seen the signs? Put it on down there in the comment section.
And he's cheating on her. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful. It's terrifying. I'm terrified to get married because not only because of the cheating, but because of the STD rates and because these men are not using protection and because most of the people on the dating websites, most of the men are married. It's a mess out there. And women are they're just being totally ripped off because, like I said, men know what to say to women. They know how to feed women the fairy tale. Men get married for logistical reasons. Women get married for their fairy tale. Men get married for their own, like, purposes and advantages. And women get married because they think that they met a good man and he's going to take care of her and she's going to live a beautiful life and stuff like that. But in reality, it's not real.
Fairy tale life, fairy tale. They think they're going to live a fairy tale life. Y'all should know better than that. You trying to tell me the whole time y'all was dating, let's say you dated 1 year, 2 years, you never had an argument? You thought everything was going to be good? He never cheated? You never caught him looking at another woman? You never saw anything? Like I said, sometimes you don't. But I'm talking about the argument part. You're going to have differences, even when you're dating. The thing is, can you live with that though? Can you live with his attitude? Can you live with his rudeness? Can you live with it? That's what I'm talking about. You may not have seen him cheating and looking at another woman, but what about the rest of the stuff that he does? Can you live with it? And then some of y'all married a man, then you find out that you can't live with it. You can't. But you're there now. You got children. And right along. She almost done.
What's happening? There's men out here doing egregious things. Okay? And like I said, when I did all of this, I was underage. Okay? It was illegal. And but seeing that, I'm happy I did it in a way because it's gave me a clear view of the picture that a lot of people don't have. A lot of people are naive to what's really going on out into this world because they only know what's in their little box, especially if they got married really young. So just please be careful. Please be careful. If you're a married man and you're seeing this, please use protection. Please at least have the common sense and decency to use protection if you're going to cheat on your wife.
Those men don't have any decency. They know if you screw somebody without a rubber and they're young, in their teens, in their 20s and their 30s, they know there's a possibility that woman can get pregnant. They don't care. And they know that there's a possibility that they can take a disease home to their wife. And you got some men sleeping with multiple women. Multiple. But see, they think just because, back in the day, back in the Bible days, men were committing adultery too. Well, if they was doing it in the Bible, it's okay with me. It should be okay with me. But the Bible says the 10 Commandments, thou should not commit adultery. You think God was not serious with that? Thou should not commit adultery. That's for people who married. You're not supposed to commit fornication either. I think fornication is for when you're not married. But adultery, you're not supposed to commit it, y'all. So they don't believe in the Bible when they do that. I believe in the Bible. I know everybody sins. But when you're doing the same thing every day, all the darn time, then you were not sincere with your prayer when you prayed to God to forgive you. God forgave me. Jesus forgave me when he died. Yes, he did. But just because he did, are you supposed to continue to keep doing the same thing? Are you? Put it on down in the comment section. Like I said, we all sin. We all do. But some things, some people just stop doing totally. But do you think men can actually stop lusting after women, even when they're married? Men, be honest, please, down in the comment section, please. We don't know you. We don't. Do you cheat on your wife? Can you help yourself? Or you can't help yourself. You can't help it because the women look so good, and also maybe you look good, and the women come after you. Do you resist? Let the women know. Be honest with the women because they need to know. Okay. They need to know. But then again, a lot of them, they still know. And they don't care either. They know. They get into a marriage and they have their heart broken. They date a man. They have their heart broken, but they still marry the man. Then that's on you then. You shouldn't be complaining. Why are you complaining? Why some of these women online? Why did this woman come online and say this to the women? Why? Why did she do that? Is she trying to warn y'all? Is she? Or she trying to come online and let everybody know she was a hoe? She didn't care about, dating married men. She didn't care about laying down with them ever since she was a teenager. Is she still doing it, though? Is she still doing it? Yeah, she got on a lot of makeup, a lot of lipstick, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure when she was younger, I don't know how old she is, she probably looked, really good. She don't look bad now, but she got on too much makeup. That's for me now. All right? Go down in that comment section. Tell me what you think. Woo, Lord have mercy. With all that being said, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And watch the next video coming up. Thank you.
Yeah.